Old guy here. Nobody will probably agree with me because everybody has their own ideas about what they like for wheels. For me, I like a simple spoke wheel. I don't like a lot of mesh wheels and I don't like lots of spokes. I just like to keep a wheel simple. And I'm going to give you the 5 reasons why I like simple spoke wheels. First reason I like simple spoke wheels is they're easy to clean. You can just do it with a rag. You don't need a special brush or anything else, and you can get the whole wheel. Now, wheels are probably the dirtiest thing on a car. You've got road dirt, mud, snow, brake dust, etc. With some wheels, depending upon how large your brakes are, you can actually clean part of the barrel. Okay? So you get the whole wheel just doing a rag. In this picture, I don't really want to clean a mesh wheel. This is simple, and that's the reason I like it. Now, the second reason I like simple spoke wheels is you can check your brake pad material without having to take off the wheel. You can see how thick it is right behind that spring, okay? It's easy to check. And if your wheel happens to be in the right location, you could actually check the thickness of the rotor by using a caliper, or a micrometer actually. The next thing that a simple spoke wheel allows you to do is, if you've got a bad CV joint, your boot leaks, you know, it rips or something, and it starts to throw black stuff around, it's easier to see it when you've got a simple spoke wheel. You can see in here and around the whole thing. And that's the reason I'm using a white wheel as an illustration, is that you can see when the boot's gone. Otherwise, if you had a mesh type wheel or a flat type wheel, you wouldn't be able to see it. In this picture, you can see what the inside of the wheel looks like when your CV joint blows. Well, this simple type spoke wheel allows you to see what's happening. And you can't do that with a wheel that's mesh or got a lot of more spokes in it. The fourth reason I like simple spoke wheels is if you're going to remove this wheel, you can grab a spoke and you can pull it off versus having to take your tire and pull it off. If you look at this short video of me taking a wheel off of my other car, you can see what I'm talking about. Easier to take off, easier to put back on. Now, the last reason, my 5th reason, is airflow. This always has a debate going on, but does the open design of a spoke wheel like this help with keeping the brakes cooler? I think it does. Now, granted, it doesn't do as much as if you had a vane wheel on there and you had air being sucked out from underneath the car into that, but that does 2 things. One, it sucks down the car, and the other, it cools the brakes. I just feel that having this open design like this, that the brakes will run a little bit cooler. Oh, that's my 5th reason, and this is the reason I run spoke wheels, and you don't have to.